welcome back to Nerdmania, guys. Here for my February action figure haul. If you're new here, we talk all things nerdy. We talk movies, TV shows, action figures, statues, all of that kind of stuff. If you want to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, I'm there at Nerdmania80. And if you're new and you want to follow this kind of stuff, please like and subscribe. Interact with the channel, it all helps. If you're new here, this is basically me showing you the action figures I picked up for the month of February 2023. I've got a few bits. I've got some NECA, I've got some Master of the Universe, some gijoe, some turtles, and a couple of hot toys. So let's start with the Transformers, and I've only got one this month, and it's this guy. Scraphook. I wasn't going to pick him up, but I was looking at him in my local comic shop, and I just really like the look of him. I thought it was a really cool looking Transformer. Not one that I particularly know too well, but I just really like the design and thought I'd pick this one up. This is part of the Legacy line. So yeah, that's Scraphook from Hasbro Legacy there. He's cool. Just a cool looking Transformer. Like I said, I don't know too much about him as a character. Just really like the design. So I thought I'd grab that one. One thing I want to get back to on this channel is doing more reviews again. I do enjoy doing the reviews. I just don't. They're more time consuming. They take more time to set up, but I'll get there. The reason I say that is one of the toys here that I really want to review is this one. So I'll show this one next. This is the Slash from Teenage Mutant Turtles. It's the Archie Comics version, but it just looked really cool. It's the best version of Slash I think they've done so far. And it's the only one I've picked up, and I'll either put it on with my cartoon Turtles or on my cartoon Turtle shelf, or it can go on my miscellaneous shelf with like the Last Ronin and the mutant ones. So he's really cool looking. Still in the box at the moment, but yeah, I would really like to do an unboxing review of this one because I think this one looks really cool. Really chunky. Next we have G.I. Joe, only one this month. They seem to be coming in dribs and drabs, being released in the UK. I got this guy. No, it's not John Cena or Drax. I've already opened him up. It is Recondo. And he is here. Looking great with his moustache. I really like these Tiger Force ones. They've just... This couple of days since Hasbro did their Hasbro Pulse live stream for G.I. Joe, and they showed the new wave of these figures coming out, and they're actually going to be redoing the Bazooka in his normal colour with the red. But I'm not sure if I'm going to buy it because I've already got this Tiger Force one, and I know the traditional one's more with the red. But I really like this one, and I just think they seem to be, with price points going up on everything at the moment, do I really need two bazookas on the shelf? Or do I just keep them as like a little subgroup, Recondo, Bazooka and Outback? But yeah, this guy is really cool. All three of them have been, from the Tiger Force line, have been really cool. So yeah, and this was my favourite toy line of 2023, and it's the only one where I'm kind of trying to, I'm going to pre-order and stick with in 2023. I've got no Black Series on order now. I think I might have one or two Masters of the Universe still on pre-order, and I'll still pick them up. I'm going to quote Carl Peterson, play a bit of the longer game with them, see when they go on to clearance and stuff. And if I miss out, I miss out. But with the G.I. Joe, I just really love the line. I've pre-ordered the. I'll try and put photos up so you can see what I'm talking about if you're not too up on the line. But I've ordered the Torpedo, which I think looks brilliant. It looks different to every other one in the line. The Rock and Roll, just because that looked awesome. He comes with a handpiece like this, and it's got a tattoo. And if you put it in front of his face, it like kind of lines up. It looks really good. Shipwreck's one I've been waiting for since they announced the line. Growing up, I had a small exposure to G.I. Joe, not a massive exposure, but a small exposure to G.I. Joe. For VHS I had, it was called Action Force in the UK, and it was Sink the Montana, and he was the main Joe in that episode, him and Hawk. And I always loved Shipwreck. It also had a toy advert at the start, which had Tomax and Zaymot, so they were always one that I wanted as well. So I was so glad when they came out. But Shipwreck, yeah, Shipwreck was the one that I wanted the most. So I've ordered Shipwreck, I've ordered Rock and Roll, and I've ordered Torpedo. I haven't ordered Copperhead yet. Copperhead's not one that I particularly know very well. So I might play the long game on him, or I might pick him up closer to the time. I haven't ordered Scrap Iron yet. Is that his name? Scrap Iron? Scrap Metal? He's the one that comes with the big... he comes with a big pod, like a rocket launching pod. And he looks really cool, but he's £50, and he's not a character I particularly know too well. But he does look really cool, so again, it could be one that I go to closer to the time. And the other one is Snowjob, and I pre-ordered Snowjob. Snowjob looks excellent, just superb. They also did some render reveals, and Lowlight looks exceptional. Again, I'll try and put a picture up, but he comes with a rifle bag, and you can take all his rifle apart and put it all into the bag. It just looks brilliant. And there were some others as well. There was Tunnel Rat and Big Boa, I think. No, Big Boa was a name reveal. They didn't show a render. I can't remember who the other render was. If I remember, I'll put the picture up and the name at the bottom. But it was Ghost Stalker, something like that. Not one I particularly know too well, but it was a really cool design of figure, and it's kind of just the design sold me on that one. But enough talking Joes. Let's carry on with what the other figures I picked up. Masterverse, I got the Evil Lyn. This is her when she got the Sorcerer's powers, and I really like this design. I thought it looked really cool. So again, I wouldn't mind reviewing this figure. They have done her when she actually gets the spoilers if you haven't seen Revelation, but they've done the figure of her when she gets the Sword of Power, and she's really big. It was a Mattel Creations. I haven't gone for that. I was happy just to get this one, but the Mattel Creations one does look fantastic. Again, if I remember, I'll pop a picture up, but this looks phenomenal. Next is another Masterverse, but this is from Princess of Power, and this is She-Ra. I'm not going all in on the Princess of Power line, but She-Ra was an essential for me. I used to love the sword. What was it? I was going to say Sword in the Stone. Then Secret of the Sword, the movie that had her, and it was episodes that they put together to make a movie. But it was She-Ra and He-Man. I'd probably if they released Bo, I'd probably pick up Bo. But yeah, this just looked really cool, and from the moment they announced it, I was like, oh, I've got to grab that one. So that's She-Ra, the print there, and she'll go on my shelf with He-Man. Just a really cool, more of a deluxe figure, so it comes with a few more bits, which is why it's in the bigger box. And that just leaves me with two more figures, and these are Hot Toys. One I had pre-ordered and knew was coming. The other one was a impulse buy. I was doing an event with Iconic Legion, who are a charity costuming group, and we were doing the event at a shop called Retro by Ronnie, which is in Worthing. It's a phenomenal shop. It sells all retro toys. They buy in stuff and sell it on as well, and they buy and sell Hot Toys, and I got a really good deal on one. And it's this guy. I haven't got all his accessories on, and I haven't got his cape on, so that might give away who he is. It's the Batman Beyond from Arkham Knight. It's such a cool looking figure. This was my first time seeing it in person. Like I say, they gave me a really good deal on it. It came boxed, and this guy comes with an absolute ton of accessories there, if you can see them. Guns, different hands, all sorts. He comes with a cape and a stand as well. But I need to sort these cabinets out behind me and get some space for him to go in. Which is why he hasn't been set up yet, because I haven't got any space for him at the moment. I need to sort these shelves out and get him some space. But just a really cool looking figure, and really stands out. I wasn't going in on the Arkham line, but just so unique looking and really cool. And I've always kind of liked Batman Beyond. I thought he was such a cool character. And that leads me on to my last one, which is actually this one, which is the re-release of the DX19, the Christian Bale Batman from Batman The Dark Knight Rises. and well, it's the trilogy. They said. Again, I haven't got him out yet, but he comes with a ton of accessories, different heads, different hands, all sorts. Here he is. He's got a magnetic head, which is quite cool. So the head's got a magnet in it, and you just pop it on, and that gives it a bit more movement and makes it really easy to swap the heads out. And he also comes with the new, improved Christian Bale head sculpt there, which is really cool. And again, you can just pop his head off and pop this one on, and he comes with a different neck. You can take the neck bit out as well. This whole bit here comes out, so when you put this on, it fits better into the thing. But I think I'm going to, into the neck joint, but I think I'm going to keep him with his mask on. I've got the, oh, you can't see it, but up here I've got the Dark Knight Rises Bane, so I've got him to go on the shelf with them. My plan is to, and I say this in almost every video, my plan is to sort my collection out, but I've got to pull my finger out and do it. My plan is I want to strip these 3 Deltoffs out and thin them out a little bit. And my plan is to try and hopefully have like two, maybe 3 Hot Toys per shelf, and just make a really nice display. And I want this guy to be displayed with the Dark Knight Rises Bane. I just think he will look, which makes sense, I suppose. They were just really cool. And then I've got these Superman and Jor-El from Man of Steel, so those will have a shelf on their own. And then I've got some Avengers as well. I've got Iron Man and War Machine who have their own shelf. Drax and Star-Lord. So, but yeah, this was my pickup for this month. The Christian Bale Batman. And just to give you an idea of a bit of size difference here, look at the size of the Batman Beyond from Arkham Asylum compared to they're huge. And if even, I know you can't see it, but if I stand them on a table, he's so much taller as well. Big beastie boy, the Batman Beyond. But yeah, like I say, he wasn't playing the Batman Beyond. This guy was. My plan is hopefully I would like to try and get all the different Batmans represented. I've got the Black Suit Nightmare Batman set coming. That's paid off. Just waiting for it to be delivered now. It's due this month according to the company, but with the way mail and stuff's being delayed at the moment, it may not come in, but we'll see. So that will give me Affleck and Bale, and then I'd like to pick up the Kilmer one when it comes in, the Keaton one and the Patterson one. I think that will look really cool. I wouldn't mind getting the Adam West one, but that one's really expensive now. And if they did a Clooney, I might consider it. But yeah, for now, I've got these 2. I've got the Affleck on the way, so that'll give me 3 Batman. These are my first Batman Hot Toys. Like I said, I've got the Bane, but I haven't had a Batman before. So looking forward to displaying those. But that's it. That's my pickups for February. Thank you for following along. Like I say, I really need to get back to doing reviews on my channel, and I really need to do my top 10 of 2022, sorry. I still haven't done that. It'd be good to get that out before the end of March, so I may aim to do that on my next day off. But literally, normally I only have time to film 1 video, and I've got another video I need to do is I've got a review of a lightsaber by a third party that I need to do as well. I need to charge the lightsaber up, and then I'll be doing a review of that. So if that's something you want to see, like I said at the start, please like, subscribe, comment. It all helps the channel, and I'll see you next time. Thanks guys, goodbye.